Big Mike here with
Hayes Entertainment.
today's episode. We got Kaian Roberts Day from Baylor and Tyson Ford from Notre Dame.
Like what we're doing, hit the subscribe button.
I'm Tyson Ford. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, out of John Burroughs High School. I'm going to be attending the University of Notre Dame in 2022, and I'm coming on the I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
I'm Kaian Roberts Day. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, committed to Baylor. I'm coming up upon I Touch Greatness podcast.
Looking for the most beers on tap, great steaks, great staff? Head over to the John B. Pub.
We got the best beers, steaks, chicken wings, nachos in town. Come see us at the John B. Pub.
The John B. Pub, the best bar in town. Come sign up for our football pool. Say Hayes sent you.
The number one sports podcast in Vancouver with Ryan Hayes and Big Mike.
Ryan Hayes and Big Mike. I never stop. I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
This is I Only Touch Greatness podcast with Ryan Hayes and Big Mike. We are going live.
Hey guys. Hey
How
guys.
you guys doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ryan, by the way, and this is Big Mike.
Nice to meet you guys. Thank you very much for taking the time for us today.
No problem.
No problem.
Mike,
We're gonna, where were you guys born, and what was childhood like, and when did you start playing ball?
You want to go first, Tyson?
Yeah. I was born in St. Louis, Missouri. I didn't start playing football until probably second or third grade. And then, what was the last question?
Just how was childhood?
Oh, it was great. I mean, it was just really football, school. I went out of town a lot as a kid, and so it was pretty enjoyable.
I was born in St. Louis too, and I started football like eighth grade, and childhood was great. It was good.
if you could sit down for dinner with anyone famous, dead or alive, who would it be?
Oh, for me, it would probably be just Myles Garrett, because I just want to hear what he thinks about football. I just want to pick his brain about it.
Oh man, I just saw his workout video a couple days ago. Holy shit, that guy's a beast.
Yeah. He's scary.
I'd say Kyle Pitts.
Kyle
Learn
Pitts?
a lot. Yeah.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. Any nicknames, and what's your guys' favorite jersey number and why?
I don't have a nickname. I really don't. I mean, people call me like T Ford maybe, but I don't have like a distinct nickname. But my favorite jersey number is definitely a single digit, number 7. That's the one I would
like
at
it.
least. It's my favorite really because Kevin Durant wears it. He's my favorite player. But yeah, it doesn't really have a special meaning to me.
Okay.
Single digit D linemen are scary. But mine's number 8 because my twin brother who passed away, that was his first number he wore.
So that definitely has lots of meaning to you then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you see yourself accomplishing in the next 5 to 10 years?
Definitely wanting to be an All-American and NCAA. That'd be great. And then seeing myself go to the NFL draft, that's a dream of mine. Being able to just play at the highest level.
Mine is just to get to the draft. I don't care about, like individual like accolades and awards and all that, but I'd just rather get to the NFL.
Who would you guys say you mirror your game after or try and play like?
I definitely try to play like Myles Garrett, just with the aggression that he plays with and the speed and power, like nobody can compare to him. So that's who I try to model my game after.
I try to do mine with Kyle Pitts. He's lengthy and a receiver kind of type, and then I guess like blocking wise, like George Kittle.
I know we were talking about him going into the draft and stuff, and he really did find the perfect spot to go to. Really, Atlanta. Mm-hmm. I mean, Matt Ryan loves his tight ends too.
Now we were also talking, me and Mike, about how for fantasy wise, you might be able to start him in your tight end spot, and you can catching a lot of balls like a wide receiver.
Exactly.
What do you see as a weakness, and how are you looking to improve it?
For me, as a weakness, I mean, I guess as of right now, it's kind of the speed and power that I want to be at. I haven't reached it yet, but I'm not going to get there until maybe I get to the draft and maybe later years in the NFL, because the way I want to play is I just want to be able to dominate anybody at the highest level. So I'm definitely not to where I want to be yet.
I'd say, I just started like legit catching like last year, and I guess kind of get my hands together and see to get those better.
Do either of you guys have any pregame rituals or routines for game days?
I don't really have a ritual, but I always do work on my D-line trainer before every game. Like, he always comes probably 3 or 4 hours for the game, and we always just get some pass rush moves in and just loosen up, make sure I'm just nice and ready for my game.
I try to do that little Tyreek Hill thing that when he throws the balls over the goal and tries to catch them. That's what I try to do. I do that every game.
Okay. I like it. I mean, he's one of the best, so
of course,
someone to, yeah.
What would you buy with the first, or what would you be spending your first big contract money on?
For me, I'm not a big materialistic type of guy. Like, I definitely save it, and probably wouldn't even use my contract money. I'd probably just be using money from endorsements and sponsorships, and just make sure I just manage it well and build it up.
Smart. That's like Alvin Kamara. Smart.
Made me feel horrible what I was about to say now.
couple houses, a car, couple boats.
I was going to at least spend $1 million on shoes, clothes, a nice like apartment or penthouse or something, and maybe one car or two. But nothing expensive, not like a Lambo or something. Like probably like a recent Nissan or something.
Okay. What would be your dream venue this year? What arena are you hoping to play in the most for the NCAA and also the NFL? What's your dream venue?
Definitely for me, the AT&T Stadium. You know, that's the most expensive stadium in the NFL, and it's great to play in. So I've been there before, actually, during FBU. It was during 7th and 8th grade. It was one of those years, and so it was pretty fun.
For the college level, I'd say, I might go to like a Big 12 team. So I would like to see. I'd like the Big 12. I like to see Clemson's field.
Yeah,
and then NFL would be the Los Angeles stadium.
Do you have any hobbies outside of sports?
Really, what I do outside of training and stuff, I like to hang out with my family a lot, like my cousins, and older and younger. They're just enjoyable. And then sometimes I'll get on my Xbox. I don't play there like that much, but that's something I do enjoy to do.
Okay.
I just hang out with my girl if I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah. Hey, that's all Mike does too. Hangs out with his girls.
That's right. That's right. Who would you say the best player you guys have played with and against?
We almost had to play each other, actually. We almost did.
What year?
This year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when you guys lost the Union.
Oh, yeah. But it was just so bad because that whole week we didn't have practice because we got quarantined for COVID. So they told us 3 hours before the game that we were okay to play. And then we came in, no practice all week. People didn't think we were going to be able to play. And we just kind of blew it. But the best player I played against is probably a lineman that challenges me a lot, Miles McVeigh. He's a sophomore right now. He goes to East St. Louis. But yeah, we kind of go back and forth. You know, he gets some wins, I get some wins, but he's always on the challenge.
I didn't play these people. Like, technically I didn't, but you know, watching them when I was on the team when I was a freshman, we had to play against these like 3 running backs or like all D1 at DeSmit. I feel like that was the worst game.
You talking about Taj and Seth and them?
Taj, Snyder, and
I can't remember
what's the third one?
Is it Seth?
No, Rico.
Okay.
Yeah. Them 3 were pretty, and Jordan too.
Yeah.
Wow, stacked.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit him with a draft question here. If you were an animal, what would you be?
I'd probably be a gorilla. I mean, that's probably the scariest thing you can think of next to a lion, maybe.
Yeah.
But when it comes to that, that's
King of the jungle.
Yeah. So that's really what I think I would be, just the aggressiveness.
I'd be a lion. Something big and fast.
Okay.
I like it.
Those are the ones we usually hear definitely the king of the jungle. And I always go with the dolphin because I'm bald with a big nose. So
I always go with the bear. I'm 6'4" and like 280 pounds. So I go with the bear. What would you guys say the biggest football moment is in your guys' career so far?
Oh, probably for me, committed to Notre Dame. That was just like, because I never planned to play football in high school. So just being able to like come in and just play really for fun and then get noticed just because I was playing hard, that was a dream come true. So
for me, it was because this was my first year playing varsity. For me, it was scoring my very first varsity touchdown on the day that my brother died, which was kind of memorable.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That would be super memorable. What's your favorite Gatorade color?
Ooh.
Oh, there it is. Orange.
Yeah.
You know,
I got
you're the
like,
only the second guy out of all the interviews we've done. We've asked that question basically every time, and you're only the second guy that actually had a Gatorade with him while the interview was going on. I like it.
Yeah.
Sponsorships need to hit you up. You gotta get those sponsorships while you can, eh?
Yeah, I usually drink the Gatorade Zero, though. I like the Zero better than the regular.
Okay.
I try all of them. Like I tried that that cucumber one too. I thought that was pretty. Don't get mad at me, but I think that's pretty good too.
It is good.
Sounds fucking horrible.
I'd say definitely probably the orange or the white cherry one.
That one's good too.
Mm-hmm.
Do either of you?
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you
I
go
was
ahead.
just gonna say, do either of you guys have any hidden talents? Is there anything other than football that you're good at?
This is not really a talent, but like a moonwalk.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
That's really it, though.
I'd say I'm a hurdler. I can hurdle like when I get back in shape, I'm gonna be a good hurdler next year.
Okay.
I guess.
Hey, Tyson, you ever use that celly then, the moonwalk, after a big play or what?
No, I mean, it's kind of hard doing in cleats, but yeah, I need to actually figure out a signature celebration because I really need one, especially for this year. I'm going to have a lot of sex. So.
Yeah. Hey, this one's kind of a new question. If you could ask a genie for 3 wishes, what are you asking for?
Ooh.
I'd ask for, I don't know. I wouldn't ask for money. I wouldn't.
Why wouldn't you?
Because I like to just work for what I have. Like, I wouldn't even ask for, like, speed or power. Like, I just like doing it. I like working towards it. Like, I like feeling that feeling that you get when you accomplish something. You don't feel that doing anything else. And it'd probably just be something global, maybe like ending world hunger, homeless people off the street,
Okay.
and making a perfect economy, I guess. I don't know.
Those are good ones.
Yeah. I guess that question gets a little harder when you got to think of 3 of them. If you want to only give one of them, it might be a little easier.
Yeah.
For me, it'll be an unlimited amount of money, because that way I can help I can help homeless people that way too, or a community, or just having unlimited amount of money.
Yeah,
a money tree.
Yeah,
basically. I like it.
Oh, second one would probably be a limited amount of food. And then the third one will probably be if I had a chance to like mirror my game after somebody, I get to pick the person I get to mirror.
I like it. And if it was that, I don't think you'd be going Kyle Pitts. I think you'd be going more like Tony T or something.
No, I'll be able to pick like more than just one person. I'll be able to like mix it.
Okay. I like it. What's you guys' go-to song before games, or is there one song that gets you guys hyped up?
Drake. Anything Drake.
I know a common one is just Dreams and Nightmares, Meek Mill, but my favorite is 0 to 100 by Drake. That's definitely
I like it.
I say anything Drake.
Okay.
If you could travel anywhere in the world right now, where would you want to go?
I'll be Spain, because I'm pretty decent at Spanish, and so that's just something I want to experience.
I want to
never
see
go to a different country.
Yeah, and I want to see some of those Spanish women. Oof.
Yeah. Just being able to travel the world, that's one of my dreams.
Okay.
Everybody gets weird when I say China, but I want to see China. I'm curious. I want to see what China's like.
Yeah. If a scout or GM were to ask, what do you guys bring to the table or describe your game?
I didn't hear you.
If a scout or GM were to ask, what do you bring to the table or describe your game?
I tell them I'm a hard worker. There's nothing you can tell me that I won't be able to do. I'm going to give 100% of my effort all the time, every play. And I just tell them I'm an aggressive type of ball hawk, high motor guy that doesn't take off.
For me, it'll be I'm very versatile, and I'm a hard worker too, and I'll try everything I can.
I know both of you guys kind of played a little bit of different positions growing up. Is tight end and DN, is that your guys' go-to?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my primary position.
Okay. And how is it for Tyson? How's it going to feel running out of that Notre Dame tunnel? Like, I mean, for me, my favorite movie is Rudy. So I can just imagine running out of that tunnel like Rudy.
Yeah, I'm excited. Like, just the whole experience, like with the fans, all those fans, almost 100,000 fans.
Yeah.
That's just like something that you never really get to experience. Most people never do. So I'm just ready for that atmosphere.
I had a good question. Oh, well, I was going to say the one thing I really like about college games, like I go to a lot of Seahawks games and a lot of UW games as well, but I just love to have the band there. When you got the band playing, I know high school games in the States have that as well, but the Seahawks don't have any band, and I love it. I remember when they played, I always think of that one highlight of the band that played Five on It. They got Five on It. That song by Loonies from back in my day. Yeah, the one band was playing that, and it's amazing. The band just really amps up the stadiums.
Yeah, like in my school, I've never had a school band. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I go to other schools. Like when my cousin, when he was in high school, he's on the Texans now. His name's Jonathan Owens.
Really?
Yeah,
sweet.
He went to CBC. It's here in St. Louis, and whenever I would go to his games, like the band would be playing, it just make things 10 times better. So I never had that experience, but it was always fun.
Yeah, definitely. The band helps. It makes the experience so awesome, even just being there live.
What's your guys' favorite sports franchise?
Probably Los Angeles Lakers.
Okay.
It's because it's the winning culture that they have. Like when you go in that type of franchise, they expect you to win. So I kind of like that, having that pressure.
Golden State.
I like it.
That's my boy. That's my team. Like I love Golden State. I've always
Kobe, LeBron, or MJ?
Well,
Michael Jordan.
See, LeBron is the greatest all-around player, but Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player when it comes to just the way he would carry himself, the way people feared him. Like nobody fears LeBron like that. So Michael Jordan definitely has an edge.
How, being a young athlete about to have the world's eyes looking at you, how important is your social media and like the stuff that you guys post and the public image?
I mean, I'm pretty aware of what I post. I just make sure I just keep it strictly business. Like I don't post really personal things on my social media. Like it comes to like opinions or stuff like that, I don't really comment on that on my social media. But I'd say it's just important if you just to watch. Like you don't have to make it strictly business, but you definitely need to just watch what you're posting, watch what you say, because athletes and even business people, things come up that they've said in the past and it affects them later. So
yeah, that's the crazy thing is like you think like, oh, I was only in grade 7 and I posted some stupid shit, but that stupid shit one day down the line could catch up to you. You got to be careful your whole life.
I feel you on that one. Yeah, on the Like strictly. I've been trying to get verified for the longest time, but I'm starting to realize I'm technically not a college player yet, and I'm not exactly the top ranked player. So
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't post I post a problem picture. I hope that's not like too personal, but
No,
of course not.
You're allowed to do that stuff for sure.
Mhm.
What's one lesson you've learned from your time as a professional athlete? Hope he dropped out.
I think his thing glitched or something.
Yeah, maybe. But you want to answer that then?
What'd you say?
Oh, what's one lesson you've learned so far in your professional career?
There's always people around here that will like be supportive and help you, and then there's people who will drag you down and hate on you and not be a fan.
Yeah. And Tyson, I'll shoot you the same question. What's one important lesson you've learned so far in your professional career?
Really just come out always with your 100% effort. Like no matter what you're doing, whether it's workouts or training or games, definitely just 100% effort all the time.
What's Tyson? What's a couple of things that your cousin from the Texans has taught you? Oh,
Dipped out.
I think his mom called him. His mom said his name.
Okay, no worries. So who do you in the NFL right now? Who do you figure is the top tight end? Other than everyone's choice is always Kelsey, but who do you think is the best tight end is in the NFL?
George Kittle is definitely the best tight end.
I like it.
And then I feel like Kyle Pitts is going to step up.
Oh,
I know this. I know this one's a little bit off the map, but I'm a Bengals fan, so I'm hoping Thaddeus Moss can step it up and reconnect with Burrow this year.
I feel you on that one.
Yeah, fuck, the Bengals suck.
I was gonna say, yeah, us and poor Tyson's cousin team, the Texans. I think we're the bottom two.
Yeah, I mean the Texans, they kind of self-destructed. It's a little different.
Yeah,
true. Before you stepped away, I just asked you, what's a couple of things that your cousin has taught you on and off the field?
Oh, he's just taught me a lot of things. Just make sure that I just keep working out, but not like what I'm trying to say is make sure you don't get too out of shape. He always talks about just being able to stay in at least decent shape, even like in the off season when you're taking your break. He said just because getting back into that training, like when you start training back in the off season, it's just 10 times harder when you just totally get out of shape. He just says, so just stay diligent with like your diet, with your workouts. And he said, just make workouts a lifestyle. Like don't make it just something you're doing because you want to play pro. Just it's something that you're doing just because you want to stay healthy, just for yourself.
I noticed that too. I watch all these shows and stuff on YouTube. I've always noticed that most players get cut because they're too overweight or they're too like out of shape and stuff.
Hey guys, I just want to thank you both for taking the time for us today and coming on. We're big fans of both of you, and we know you guys are both going to go far in football, and we're going to be fans for the rest of your life.
Thank you.
If you're looking for a mug, perhaps a hoodie, head on over to IOnlyTouchGreatness.com.
Looking for the most beers on tap, great steaks, great staff? Head over to the John B. Pub.
We got the best beers, steaks, chicken wings, nachos in town. Come see us at the John B. Pub.
The John B. Pub, the best bar in town. Come sign up for our football pool. Say Hayes sent you.